Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Restior, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou 2. Okay, just a change to the team here. I did go ahead and get rid of Kogosa. She's a good character, it's just she was a character I used through the entirety of my previous playthrough, so I decided to go ahead and let her go. I'm also trying to keep open slots so I can keep my level average down, since I'm not really using stat level ups at the moment. The big thing is there's a number of characters I don't think I'm going to be using, but I have to use because I have to get battle points for them. There's one or two characters more that we can pick up pretty soon that also have battle point requirements, and I think once I get those two characters, I will make an effort to just grind out the battle points and then start dropping people I don't intend on using. So, with that being said, as for skills, I did grab Poison Touch level 2 and Kodoko Queen on Wriggle. I've been leveling up Menariko's magic boost because I didn't really think of anything else to give her, and she actually has been helping with clearing, so I figured that would be something. Still been leveling up Moonlight Ray for Rumia, and I don't think there's anything else that really stands out at the moment. Yeah, I think we're good for the moment. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and keep going in this underwater wonderland. Alright, so we need to go all the way up. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go up and go from there. Oh, actually, one thing I was going to do is I was actually going to go ahead and level up Komachi's stats, because I do think I'm going to end up using her. But I forgot. So that's okay. Nice. That mag boost does help, as well as the level ups. Love Machine 3322. A special machine whose effect changes depending on the combination of its 4 IC chips. With a 3322 combo, fire damage is completely negated. But against that nurse guy, you're not totally safe even with this. Plus 100 fire resistance. So essentially, it would make it so you take, if you're going from base 100 fire resist and get another 100 on top of that, it essentially reduces fire damage by half, I think. I don't know the exact formula, but I think that's the general idea. And I believe if you're at 50%, if you're at 50, I think you take double damage. Concentrate. It's actually kind of amazing how much levels actually matter. You think it would be mostly the stat increases from spending money, but those level ups, I mean, with no stat increases, I'm actually keeping up speed-wise. Yeah, it does make a kind of a difference. We are higher level than monsters as well, so that also matters. I think we've read about Divine Feathers already. Yes, we have. Alright. What do we got here? Violent Green Rupee, main equipment. A sentient gem on the back of a certain younger sister. Wearing it will probably increase your money luck. Increases money rate. We will probably take that with us. Here, Wriggle, you go ahead and have this for now, since you're going to be hanging out with us. %4 isn't anything too crazy, but it will add up with all the grinding we'll do. Oh, one other skill I did pick up with Nidori is the skill that increases damage against sea creatures, which is kind of convenient for this floor. because like I mentioned before, I'm probably not going to be sticking with Nettery. At least that's not the plan at the moment. She's just kind of carrying me through the early game until I can get other characters. Can we handle this FOE? Well, being down Menoriko is a problem. Let's go Kasen and Komachi. Not exactly the cleanest setup, but we'll see if this can work. Level 24. Oh wow, that missed. Alright. 0 damage. Okay, that's a good start. Breath of the Hermit. Debuff you some. Oh wow, yeah, we're not doing this. There's just no way. Normal, normal, weakness, okay. I'll try to debuff you as best as I can. Alright, Comet on Earth. No poison. Alright, one shot. Extending arm. Yeah, we're barely making a dent. Komachi? Okay, got poison. So I'll at least help. Hey, she survived a hit. Good times. Instant death. Good times. Alright. Bring in Parsi. Keep doing this as much as we can. Okay. After damage is dealt, terror effect will be removed. Oh wow, you lived. That was unexpected. You can survive a hit, so here it goes. Okay. God, we're cutting this real close. Attacking you. Oh wow, it missed. Good times. I can't really do anything else with you, so concentrate. Jealous. Oh, your terror wore off. That's bad. Well, got silence. So silence does debuff, I believe, magic and mind. I think for monsters, it doesn't actually stop them from casting spells. It's actually a really good effect in this game. Let's actually heal you. Let's keep you alive. Oh my god, you lived. Okay, terror and silence, good. want to keep doing debuffs. It's actually doing pretty good damage. 2,000 damage from Minorico. Holy cow. Alright, this is actually really good. So we got Lapis Lazuli Lights and a Lamprey Serpent's Meat. That boss was level 24, and we managed to pull it off. Alright, cool. We are not in good shape at the moment. But we did live, and that's all that matters. Chant's not going to be that useful here, unfortunately. But we did clear things out here. So we got a lamp. Well, there's a few things we need to note. Special items. Lamprey Serpent Meat. Meat obtained from defeating the Lamprey Serpent FOE. It looks a lot like Lamprey Eel, therefore it is Lamprey Eel meat. Probably. And then we also got a Lapis Lazuli Light. Chunks filled with the enmity and power of even stronger enemies. Place it in the middle of the room and it'll glow beautifully. So good stuff. Level 14 boss up ahead. We're at right now average level 14. Midnight oil set, good. That'll increase our loot gaining. A large rock blocks the pass. Only those who have fought 300 or more battles may pass is engraved on it. Oh well, we've done that easily. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move to the next floor. The Cerulean Ocean that drowns everything. Alright, relay point has been activated. A roadblock. The road opens to the Goddess of Abundant Harvest is engraved on it. So you have to have Minorico. If you don't, it's a no-go. Alright, so cool. We got we got floor 5. So if you're going at a normal rate and you don't have any fancy items and combinations going, that FOE will probably be too much for you. I mean, the majority of the FOEs are usually going to be above what you're capable of when you first encounter them. This particular FOE you can actually avoid, and I believe you can actually get around it to get to the stairs, but you won't be able to get to the items. I think that's how it worked, but I don't really remember, and I was not expecting to actually win that fight. I mean, even if you were stronger, in a stronger state, it's probably meant to be a DPS race, where you're just trying to race its overly powerful single target skills. Yeah, this is not going to do much. That's what I thought. And you're not going to do anything, so we'll just do this. Yeah, that coral gem's a problem. The poison also actually helped quite a bit. I think it, yeah, you can see it, every tick, essentially, it does 1% to normal enemies, and it does like does like a smaller percentage against bosses, or like a much smaller percentage against bosses, but it still just does continuous damage based off the monster's speed. So, it does help. I have no way of actually killing you. Yeah. Yeah, your defense is just too high. And not putting any stat points into Momiji is definitely catching up to us at this point. That's okay. We'll survive somehow. Should we go and say hi to that boss? $1,000 money. Choice Scarf. An item that increases speed greatly but locks the user into one move. It can be a burden once your opponent figures it out, but it's still very powerful. Useful on your aces or on slow attackers. So it increases your speed base value by that much, but it reduces your maximum MP and stamina by 5. I don't really know the math for it, but it definitely becomes more and more significant the higher level you are. Oh, it's not to the boss. Perfect. Glad I came back here. Because I didn't really... Well, the FOE is not going to respawn for a while, but now we don't have to worry about going back. Okay. Sword. Boink. So yeah, I know what we're supposed to do with the eel. I'm just kind of... I kind of want to finish this run before I go and do anything else. And I mean, we're almost done with this floor. There's some spots we can't reach from here, which we'll probably get access to in a previous floor, or in the next floor. Ah. Level 14. We are level 14. Bad news is everything else. We are out of MP on Renorico and Kene. So what we're going to have to do... We're going to do Komachi, Wriggle... Chin is probably going to die, but I'll send in Chin. Oh? Reimu! Over here! That thing's here again. What thing? Ah. That doll we destroyed is back again. That voice. Marissa? Huh? Alice, that was your voice just now, right, Alice? Where are you? She's not anywhere around here. Marissa, Alice's voice is coming from the doll. Seriously? Alice, what's this about? Ah, I've been learning how to control dolls without using strings recently. This girl's an example. I've attached a voice function to her as well. I see. So Marissa, you mentioned that the doll you destroyed is back again, correct? Want to hear it again? This doll's the same as the one we destroyed. You deserve praise for your fearlessness, if nothing else. This girl is the second of my stringless remote-controlled dolls. From what I could gather, the first one, which was at the second floor of this tree, was surrounded and destroyed by a certain bunch of people. Which, based on what I just heard, would be your group. Ah, yeah, there was something like that. That doll back then couldn't speak. It was drawing its weapon at us. If you didn't want us to destroy it, you should have let it talk and keep its weapon sheathed like now. The first girl was incomplete in many parts. She didn't have any voice or hearing functionality, and her optic abilities were fairly weak. So all it could tell me was that she was surrounded by a large mob that she didn't know anything about. The only thing in this tree that would surround others are the monsters, right? That's why I had her ready her weapon. So in short, it's all your fault. As if. You should have been able to tell she was one of my dolls from a single glance. Why didn't you take her under your care then? Now that's crazy talk. We don't even know if you're on our side right now. For all we know, it could have stabbed us the moment we tried to pick it up. Its weapon was even ready to do just that. You don't think I'm on your side? Aha! You can say that after all the help I've given you during your yokai extermination excursions? You're starting to tick me off. This girl's pretty strong for a doll. Perhaps a little pain will make you rethink your opinion. You think some doll is going to hold us back? Ha! Bring it on. This won't even take a second. Oh, you've gone too far now. I'm not going to let you off so easily anymore. We don't have a place in this conversation, do we? Thanks to these two magicians and their poor communication skills, we're going to get wrapped up in pointless battles again. Alice remote doll? Oh, nice. I did do a counterattack and did paralyze it briefly. That was nice. Alright, we want to do this. And then tag you out. I don't think poison's going to work on our doll. Just a theory. We'll bring in Casa. No status effects. Poison does work. Good. God, this thing actually hurts a lot. Holy cow, that's so much damage. Let's bring in Notary for now. Breath the Hermit. Reduce your attack, please. Thank you. Well, there goes my front row. Okay. You are a problem. Problems need to die and go away. There we go. Problem gone away. Yeah, it does only one move, but it does that move constantly, and it hurts a lot. Missed. Good times. Look, I just need a hit. Thank you. Okay, I got an infection gem and an energy gem and a chitin shell. That was supposed to be strong? Ha! Tried to say that again. She did say that it was strong for a doll. They're quite the pain when there's several of them with Alice at their side controlling them. But alone, they're nothing much. Geez, that stupid shut-in magician. She points weapons at people, makes excuses, and doesn't even say sorry. If Marissa was less aggressive in her attitude, I'd imagine the chance of an apology from the other side would be considerably higher. Just let it slide. Things will get annoying if you actually say it. Alright, bye-bye Kene, bye-bye Momiji. Alright, cool. Got a boss taken care of. That's more than I expected. Alright, Percy tagged in. Definitely hitting our limit here. A light staff. I think that's the tier 2, yeah it is. The plus 24 magic. Uh-huh. Well, counter-attack that. Just concentrate for now. Nice damage, except for the miss. Well. Oh yeah, I forgot Wriggle has a counterattack. Bye-bye, Wriggle. How much further do we have? We literally have this section left. Can we live long enough? Yes. And there's a switch there. That's helpful. Level 17 boss. I think I know which one this is. And we're going to need some preparation for that. And an actual team. So we'll go ahead and leave for now. Because I think what will happen is this fight has 2 phases. And, I mean, I guess I could just run in and get killed. I mean, there's really no penalty for death here. Ah! Oh, crap. Ah, Moko. Moko, I heard from the Entei residents that you're racing the Entei princess up the Great Tree. Didn't I tell you to stay in the village during emergencies? Ah, you already found that out, that loose-lipped fool? I suppose I should have never expected you to want to be part of the rearguard during situations like these. But that can wait for later. Moko, you're coming with me. We're going straight back to the village and having a long discussion about this. Give me a break. You already know that Kaguya and I are competing. If I back out of this now, everyone's going to call me a chicken who ran away from the showdown with my eternal rival. And she'll get the last laugh as well. If you were in my shoes, you wouldn't want to back out either. If anything, people will laugh at you more because you're holding a silly competition inside the Great Tree at a time like this. Don't try to distract me. Oh, I should have known that you wouldn't understand. So I'll have to make you understand by force. Prepare yourself, Kene. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you get. I'll make you behave and drag you back to the village. Doesn't it feel like we've been caught up in a whole bunch of silly disputes that we shouldn't be involved in recently? I think you can put that down to our large entourage, probably. Yeah, we're gonna die. Hey, I survived a hit. Go team. Breath of the Hermit. We're not going to win this fight. I did 1 damage there, by the way. Didn't inflict terror either. Well, that's something. Yeah, Moko has a lot of HP. Well, good luck, Nettery. Oh yeah, and she's immortal, so she regenerates. So have fun with that. Okay, terror applied, that's good. You're weak against wind, I'll paralyze you. You're weak against water, because of course you're all about fire. I say as if I'm expecting to actually win this. I am not. I'm going to reiterate that. I am not going to win this fight. Jealousy of kind and lovely. Yeah, unfortunately you're resistant. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to keep up here. Especially when that happens. Well, you're gonna... Minariko's dead. She's going to die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. She's dead. See this? This is the view of someone who is dead. You're not resistant to nature. Neat. Kappa Illusion Waterfall. Yeah, we're not going to make this. Alright, so what we're going to do instead is do this, that, and just let myself die. Thank you. No, we're not retrying. We're not ready for this. Even with a full team, we would struggle with that. Hey, a bunch of treasure chest keys. Collect 10 different main equipments. Novice collector, nothing to worry about. Open 60 treasure chests. You love them, and I love them too. Treasure chest for all. Treasure chest love. Cool. Alright. So we're going to save real quick. And then we are going... How do I get to that spot? Center? I mean, I guess it's technically closer. Also, while we're doing this, let's go ahead and just put you here. Yeah, that's fine. People in the front row do get more battle points, so that's why I went ahead and swapped them in. Because we are going to run into a few random encounters. So I didn't use Minariko in the previous playthrough, but I don't think I'm going to use her. I think I used her in Labyrinth of Touhou 1, and she's practically the same in this game, just add passives. Alright. Cheap, cheap, buying eels for cheap. Who wants to sell me some eel meat? Be in shock and awe, Mistia. We've got a massive eel for you. Eh? Really? Gimme, gimme. Here, be careful, it's heavy. Lamprey summer's meat given to Mistia. Is this really eel? Of course it is. It's legit lamprey eel. It has lamprey in the name, so that means it's lamprey eel, no? Very much so. There was a lamprey under its sprite and all. It was really tough to beat too, so you better be grateful. I guess it's okay. It's huge, so grilling it should make for a pretty tasty meal. Time to open shop? Thanks. I'll do anything you want in return. Do you want money? Not that I have much on hand right now. You said anything, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I'm a good yokai who repays favors. Got it. Fill up your shop then. You're helping us with our exploration. Gotcha. Huh? Isn't this kind of strange? I close my shop as thanks for you helping me to open shop. It seems kind of weird to me. Nope, not in the slightest. You're so diligent at repaying your favors. How good of you. Aren't I? I'm a good, diligent yokai who repays her favors. Alright, let's go. We've still got a long road ahead of us. Okay, I'll do my best. Mr. Lorelei, join the party. Is that really okay? The person herself seems to be okay with it, so it should be, I think. And there you go. We get Mistia. And Mistia is pretty good. She was insane in the previous game. Because she kind of has everything that you would kind of want if you did want to do status effects. She had, I think she had like paralysis, poison. I think in this game she's more focused on silence, which silence actually does something in this game, so it's a pretty good thing to have. So I think I may actually try to use Mistia in this playthrough, because I didn't use her in the previous. Of course, we got her a little early because we were able to beat that FOE. You know, because I'm awesome and all that. But yeah, her thing. She also starts with a really good boost. MP, attack, and speed are all really good ones to have. She is attack-based, like most of the things we've been picking up. She is part of Team 9, and she's actually a decent member of Team 9. Technically, if I use her and Rumia, they can actually get a bonus off each other, but honestly, I don't. The only time I would use these synergies is if I'm making a very specific party, because swapping is detrimental to it. Anyway, so she has stuff that can help resist against silence for the party. She gets extra stats based off the more opponents that are more people that are affected by silence. Very similar to how Nettery worked with poison. Her concentrate allows everyone else to recover MP, which is neat, but Misty is pretty fragile. You don't exactly want her to be in the front row. She does have decent evasion, and in this game evasion actually does something, but still it's not the best. Now what's neat is when the user is brought to the front from the back, she will use up 1 stamina to instantly set her ATB bar to 10,000, which means she immediately gets a turn. Usually, whenever you go from front to back, or sorry, from back to front, from a formation command, it puts you at 7,500 ATB, so it does take a little bit of time for you to get a turn, but with this, it would go a lot faster. It does cost stamina, though, which is a problem. Illstar Dive, I mean, I guess it's not that big of an issue. If you do run out of stamina, though, it will stop working. And then she has a bunch of special moves. She has a single target wind with very short delay. She has an AoE that does poison and paralysis, and does nature damage. Then she has one that does all enemies wind-based and does silence. And then the last one is it will cure silence of all in front and has a chance to cure paralysis and heavy. Any characters whose ailments are cured from this spell are also healed greatly. It only has a chance to cure paralysis or heavy, so don't overly rely on it. So she does technically have a heal, but only works whenever she's actually removing status effects. Let's see, high chance to inflict that. I think she eventually gets something that will make it so she does extra damage against things that are silent, or an attack that's very similar to the terror thing that Parsi has, but I think that might be a plus disc thing, which we haven't triggered all that yet. So yeah, pretty good stuff. So what we want from her is singing in silence for right now. And then I'll probably grab instant attack and then start working on boosting her stats. But yeah, I think I'll try using her and seeing how she plays. My previous playthrough, the build I kind of it was mostly focused on terror and debuffs. Because there was a character that very much got a lot of benefits based off the number of debuffs in the field. And she essentially gathers all the debuffs and then explodes. And then I had Parsi doing stuff involving terror. And then the rest of it was just kind of a lot of stat boosting type things that were that stood out, using Kene and certain characters that can buff themselves. So I think messing around with certain other status effects. I've been looking at characters that can inflict heavy and seeing if I can do something with that, because heavy's pretty good in this game. It's not as good as Well, actually, it is pretty good in this game. I think it halves defense, and then it also reduces speed. It has a different effect on us when we're affected by it, but it essentially just debuffs stats on monsters and bosses. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Hero. This is Labyrinth of Touhou 2. I'll see you guys later.